Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the weigh-in for the main event. Your steward in charge of the weigh-in, representing the British Boxing Board of Control, will be Mr. Robin Smith. From Manchester, England, let's get this party started! Coming to the stage first, his record, 39 victories, 27 big wins by knockout, only 3 defeats. He's the former British champion, former Intercontinental champion, former international champion, and the former WBC silver belt champion from Sheffield, England. The former welterweight champion of the world, Kell, Special K, Brook.
We actually forgot what we were doing here because we were enjoying the atmosphere that much. Everybody's holding their breath to see what the weight is going to be, how it's going to play out. Look at the condition of Brook.
He looks good.
He looks better than I've seen him before. And they were happy this morning, so let's hear the weight.
10 stone, 8 pounds, 5 ounces for the special one. Kell, Special K.
He's inside the weight, 10 stone 8. He's inside the 10 stone 9 limit, Matt. Are you surprised?
A little bit. He looks shredded. He looks quite dry there, though. You look at the legs, you look at the body. There's not a lot of water in him. So, straight away, he's got that bottle there trying to rehydrate.
I know, Johnny, that is not what you were expecting.
No, I wasn't. But then until I phoned Dominic this morning, he said, listen, we don't care what Amir Khan weighs. We're happy and we'll make the weight comfortable. And healthy.
In the making. Kell Brook said the other day it was first spoken about when he was 18. He's now 35. I mean, that just shows you just how long this fight has been brewing.
Yeah, well, I've seen footage of the two of them boxing on the same card in his junior ABAs 20 years ago, and there was talk, because there was only one weight class between them then, and they thought they'd have to fight each other to see who would get the England slot. Amir Khan was an outstanding amateur, went to the Olympics at 17, but here we are 20 years later. Let's see, does he make the weight?
$10 stone, 7 pounds, 5 ounces for Amir.
Both fighters inside 10 stone 7, inside the 10 stone 9.
We have a fight.
We absolutely have a fight, Johnny. And no fines. They can keep all their pennies back.
Yeah, and I'm really happy that both of them were professional enough to stick to the contracted weight and they didn't, come in over.
But doesn't that show you even more how serious these two
Yeah, and I don't think either guy wants the other one to have it over them. Yeah, but you came in heavy as well. That will be on the line as well. That record, you don't want the other one to try and take away from your victory, but say, yeah, but you came in £2 over.
So far, Johnny, it has been very much a war of the words, hasn't it? You did the gloves are off between the two. In fact, if you want to have a bit of Friday night viewing, they should catch up on that gloves are off, because it got tasty as expected, because there is no love lost between these two. There's a lot of spite there, and it seems genuine, Johnny.
If you want any backbone to this fight, if you want to fill the gaps in, watch the gloves are off, watch behind the ropes, and then you understand how much this fight means to each fighter.
In your opinion, who won that gloves are off?
I have to say Amir Khan. Amir Khan is more media savvy. Amir Khan was the one that just feels more comfortable in front of the media. Kell was the one that wore his heart on his sleeve, and that's just how it was.
Here they are, face to face, ladies and gentlemen, the main event fighters. The King versus Special K. They'll be in the ring in about 30 hours right here in Manchester. Let's
As
give them both a
expected,
round of applause.
it got heated. I mean, yesterday's press conference, at times it was a little unsavoury, a little childish. But it's kind of what you expect when it comes to these two, right?
They don't like each other at all. The genuine, the needle is real. They don't like each other whatsoever. So it's going to be absolutely unbearable for whoever loses this fight. And that, like you said, the fear of failure, the fear of losing is much bigger than the ambition of winning. You can see it in both men. They don't like each other at all.
Well, Kell said at the press conference yesterday when his dad said how much this fight, the fact that it hasn't happened up until now, how much it has haunted their whole family. That demon for them needs to be put to bed.
It's haunted both fighters. Kell's been the one that's admitted it, and now it's happening. So, and then one can play it down and one can say, look, I really wanted this fight, no matter what this all I thought about. Both fighters will be pressured by the public to say, when's this fight happening? They'll try and dismiss it as though it's a nothing. The wait is over, we dare to dream, and now tomorrow night we've got a fight.
I mean, Kell's come in at a great weight there, half a pound under the contracted weight, but I thought he looked quite dry. I think he took a lot of water out to make that weight.
I've seen him look, honestly, I've seen him look worse, and I actually thought, you know what, his skin doesn't look matte, he looks in good condition. I'd probably disagree with you because I have seen him look worse.
Yeah. Both fighters have said they've had, well, the hardest and probably most productive caps of their careers. Both taking themselves away. Kell's been in Fuerteventura and Khan's been in Colorado. Look at Brook now, just trying to get the crowd up. Khan's team are going in. This is what we missed, Johnny.
And this isn't, trust me, this isn't pantomime. This is where the fighters are trying their hardest to hold it together. It's the last time they see each other now. Now it's serious business.
I think it's about not just Kell and Amir getting down to it, it's also the trainers, because yesterday Brian McIntyre and Dominic Ingle, they were going at each other. It runs deep.
And
Dominic wound him up a treat.
Yeah. Dominic stitched him up good style, just like his dad did it in a different way. Just then, when a few of Khan's team rushed forward, Terence Crawford was heading it. He wasn't going to do anything. He just wanted to look the part.
It's been a hard week. It's been a tough week. There's been a hell of a lot going on. How do you think you'll feel this time tomorrow?
You know, I feel amazing. You know, I've done all the hard work now. I've done the weight. It's about fueling up. I'm just coming in calm, cool, calm and collective. I've got a job to do.
Well, that's the key, isn't it? Because you've told us in the build-up, my head might fall off, I might lose my head, but it will be who can keep a cool head in a hot kitchen tomorrow. Will that be you?
That'll be me. You know, I've got to go out there. I've just got to be me. I've got to stick to the game plan, be cool, calm and collective and just perform and do my business.